welcome back. So we are doing the first program of 2020. Happy New Year to everybody. So this program we decided to switch things up a little bit, and we are starting with lower body for workout 1. So 6 stations, circuit style as we always do. Try to go back to back with the least amount of rest as possible. Rest 1 to 2 minutes between rounds. Repeat the circuit for a total of 3 times. So starting at station number 1, we are doing a pulse squat on the bench. So here, very simple, I'm going to show you a way that we're going to do it for everybody, and then a little bit how you can bring it up. Just a little bit for an additional challenge. So sitting back into the seat as you would in a squat, weight is going to be in your heels. So again, nice tight core, shoulders back. I always like to put my arms ahead of me for balance, but whatever's comfortable for you. And you're sitting back, up, down, up. So the pulse, touch, come up, down, squeeze the glutes, down, pulse, down, up. So when you come back to the seat or the bench, you're not actually sitting, you're touching it. So again, shoulder width apart or hip width apart for your heel or your feet, down, up, down, squeeze, down, up, down, squeeze. Now to take that up a little bit, grab yourself a weight and sit. Squeeze. Sit back, up, down, squeeze. You see my chest is up the whole time, and every time I come up, I squeeze those glutes at the top of that movement. So sitting back, up, okay? So we're doing a total of 12 of those, and like I said, add some weight if you need that extra bit of challenge. So station number 2, we're going over here. This one is a glute bridge with the sliders. So we just recently introduced sliders to you guys, and we are going to do another exercise with them. So here, get in position. So what I want you to do is kind of use your elbows at the backs of your arms to hold yourself up when you're in that bridge, and then we're going to alternate sliding the feet. So coming up, nice tall bridge, height is good. Try to bring yourself up and thrust those hips up as far as you can, and then you're going to slide, and then bring it up, extend the other one, pull it back into you, slide in, full extension, digging that heel in, release, and we're just going to alternate, keeping ourselves up in that bridge, using those arms, thrusting those hips forward, and full extension of the leg. And at the top of that movement, we're always squeezing those glutes. And that's it for that one. So for that one, we are doing a total of 12 per side. That will change, but we'll start with that. So station number 3 is a banded hamstring curl. So we're going to alternate this one as well, and then we're going to do a double. So blue, light, red, medium, green, heavy, black, heaviest. I'm going to start with the red. Green is very new. Let's start with the green. So very, very tight. So always, before you start, just a little FYI, take a look at your band, give it a little stretch, make sure there's no pressure marks, no wear marks, and that it's not going to snap on you. Bands do snap. They don't last forever. So, down on your belly, up on your elbows, and legs, try to bring them at least hip width apart. Up, release, up, release, together, release. Single, single, double, single, single, double. So this one we're doing a total of 12 sets. So you should feel that definitely by the time you get to, well, before you get to 12, but definitely by the time you are finished your 12. So, again, utilizing the bands a little bit, this one, just to change things up. So station number 4, something new, we're going to do a knee squat. Using the Smith machine. Normally we're standing on our feet when we do the Smith machine. This time I'm changing things up, giving us a little bit more of a challenge. We're going to be on our knees, so it's almost like a half squat. We have a pad or a mat there, so it's nice and gentle on our knees. We're going to set ourselves up like we would with any other type of squat on the Smith machine. Your knees want to be underneath you. You also want to be hip width apart. You want to get yourself situated where the pad is on the meaty part of your neck or shoulders, not your neck. You're going to lift. You're going to turn your bar back and begin your squat. Sitting down. So again on this one, don't have your heels up. You want, or your toes up, you want your toes flat. Sit back, squeeze. Sit back, squeeze. Back, squeeze. Back, squeeze. So that's all there is to this one. Really accentuate that squeeze at the top. And again, I could go much heavier here. For myself, your bar is 45 pounds. I've got 10 pounds on each side just to show. For me, I'd probably start out with another 10 on each side, just to see what I would do when I got to 12. But that is light for me. So for my solo girls, I know that you guys would probably have to add some weight to that too. So moving to station number 5, we're doing a single leg deadlift. So a couple options on this one. Excuse me for a moment. Safety first. A couple options on this one. We can use a kettlebell or we can use the barbell. So I'm going to show you both. How you feel is going to challenge you is up to you. I have a wide range of kettlebells. I'm going to go with something mid-range. I'm going to go with a 30-pound. So the reason why I chose a kettlebell as opposed to a dumbbell is I felt that you had to hold the kettlebell with both hands, so your center of gravity was a little bit better. And so again, how I want you guys to start, so I want you to start with one leg already back. I want your shoulders back, your core tight, and I want you just to move like a pendulum. So as you come down, the leg comes up. So here, I want a soft knee each time, so do not lock out that knee. So nice bend in that knee, coming down and up, tap, down, up, tap. Again, nice tight core. And that's all there is to this one. Again, like I said, do not lock out that knee. Let me show you the other option, which I like as well. So the bar is 45 pounds. Again, helps keep that balance and that center of gravity distributed evenly. So I'm going to do the opposite leg this time because everybody has a good leg and a bad leg. Let's see what mine is. So again, starting shoulders back, core tight, leg back, and allow touch. So again, soft knee. I'm going to say that this is my bad leg because I can see that I'm all a little bit shakier on this side. So again, allow yourself to go forward, come back, forward, and come back. So this is another option. I really like this one too as an option. So I'm going to stick that all back up there. You have two choices. Use the kettlebell or the barbell, or alternate between them both. So we're doing a total of 12 on that one. I guess it'd be 12 per side. And now we are going to our plate side kick. So a couple options on this one. Obviously, we're going to have to do 12 per side. I've got a couple different weights out here right away. I know 10 pounds is going to be too light for me. I only have this here as a way of balance. I don't want this. I want your hand just to be on there to keep your body straight because I want the movement to come from the hip and I want you to push that leg up. So again, soft bend in that straight leg and all you're doing is up. So let that weight between the knee and the hip. And each time, so I don't want to see this, I want to see straight up and down, core tight, and your lever is at the hip level. Up, down, up. So that's all there is on that side. Then you're going to switch it over, do the opposite side. So again, straight up and down, no bend. So I'm going to use this as kind of to keep me upright. 1, so again, making sure you've got that weight, you're holding it, but it's also on your leg, and you can feel that resistance every time you lift that leg. So we're doing 12 on each side. So again, there are other weights here. Make sure that you can physically, your hand grip, your hand strength is heavy enough because we do have 35s and 45s. I do not want them to fall into your hands. So that is it. That's your 6 exercises for this new 2020 program. We will be back with 2 more workouts for you. I hope you enjoy this one, and I will see you for workout 2 soon. Bye.